Yes, good morning. It's that favourite time of the day once again. Welcome to SirToshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. Today's date is Thursday, the 22nd of December 2022. Without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online, the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Here we go. Rock and roll. Right. Just want to whiz through these figures today because there's a news article that I want to go through about Core Scientific filing for bankruptcy. One of the largest miners in the space, but we'll get to that in just a minute. So we've got Corecoin BTC Segwit protocol with a fundamental value of precisely zero, currently with a speculative price of 16,865. That's going to hurt because people are still buying it thinking that it's going to go up. They have no idea about the economic and legal implications of Segwit. Can you imagine? They're going to be furious. You got Bcrash, what a joke. Fisher Price Cash, who cares? And then we've got Bitcoin. The original protocol goes right back to the Genesis block. It hasn't changed, making it the real Bitcoin, the true Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin, and the world's first and only ever digital commodity, backed by the value of data sovereignty, making it the most valuable commodity on Earth because it's an extension of our own personal freedoms and liberties. So we've got the most valuable commodity on Earth, yours today for just $45. We've got hash rate. So again, this is 0.13%. Let's have a quick look at that. And 0.13%. It'll be interesting to see what that's like in comparison to, like the hasn't really moved all that much, but Bcrash 0.7. Good grief, just only above Fisher Price Cash. Good grief. Let's have a quick look at difficulty adjustment on BTC. Be interesting to see if I think Core Scientific is still mining, but again, I think this is all Foundry USA pool increasing the difficulty because they are mining it like a bad boys. Network nodes, again, 0.51%. So for any newbies watching this, network nodes are the mining operations. Mining operations provide hash rate and create blocks. And this is what they look like. This is the backbone to the new global financial system, the world's first ever commercial internet. Blows my mind every time. We've got transactions, 72.51%. Let's have a look at that at the overall market. 23.4% with 799,000 transactions over a 24-hour period. XRP 1.1 million and Ethereum 979,000. Again, these two can't scale. Ethereum being now proof of stake, which is a centralized system, and XRP being pre-mined, utterly centralized, not even distributed. Absolutely crazy. And yet, Bitfinex has decided to delist BSV. And yeah, it is by far the most used proof of work network and the only one with any economic value. Honestly, it is crazy when you realise what's going on. My goodness. And block size 79.9. All right, let's just want to carry on and have a look at these block sizes then. Also, unknown miner scooping up empty blocks, just preventing any shitcoin miners from doing the same. So if they want to come on the network and actually earn money from their hash rate, they're going to have to process transactions because they're not going to get any past unknown who's scooping up all the empty blocks here. But still, I mean, we've got 12 megabyte block. I mean, these are tiny in comparison, but really when you think about it, you know, BTC, a 1 megabyte block size. I mean, crazy really. All right, let's have a look at this then. Yeah, hash rate. Look at this. Hash rate's just done a downer on there. I wonder what's caused that. That's interesting. Had got less hash rate on there than Fisher Price Cash. Good grief. I'll see what's going on there in just a minute. Proof of work by network again. It's all coming over to Bitcoin because these three alternative protocols are shit coins with no economic value. It's currently 69,863 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Corecoin. It's currently 3.9% more profitable to mine on SV. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network, Bitcoin smashing it. Transactions by network, Bitcoin winning. Transactions per block, Bitcoin winning. Oh, no data to display there, never mind. Feed to block reward ratio, again, that will start upticking when we start getting the transactions back online. Blockchain growth, look at that. This is the only chart that you really need to look at. It's the only one that actually represents what's going to happen in the future, because the network is growing. It's really quite simple. Global hash rate, 7 days. Look at Foundry USA pool, 28.88. Wow. Global hash rate, 24 hours, 32.5. And BTC hash rate, 24 hours. Foundry USA pool now with 32.6. Good grief! I mean, they are absolutely smashing it. And again, they can't really go bust because they're Mastercard and almost like unlimited funds. But why are they mining something that's economically worthless? I think they're going to front run the collapse when it starts to prevent as much value flowing into BSV as possible. But again, that's going to be a last resort, because if they do that and that fails and BSV continues, they have nothing left. They have nothing left. So it's literally a last resort. It's the last thing they want to do. The final coup de grace. And they still won't get rid of BSV because BSV has got genuine utility. It's actually useful. So people are buying it to use it. So it's always going to have a floor price. So I think what they're going to try and do is just basically wreck confidence in the entire space. But the entire space is a complete scam, a shit show. Because BSV is the only way to commoditize data. Therefore, it's the data can only be commoditized one way. Therefore, there will only be one digital commodity. It's as simple as that. Everything will use the Bitcoin network. I want to say Bitcoin, I mean BSV. B crash. So again, I mean, this is hilarious. Like I said, these people literally can't even use the excuse that they got hoodwinked by the ticker symbol. They are sinners in the eyes of SirToshi. I suspect he will have no mercy for them whatsoever. Fisher Price Cash, just what a joke. And then we've got Bitcoin. So we've got Mining Dutch and Z-Pool. So I suspect they're the ones probably scalping. They're not actually bothering processing transactions or building blocks or anything like that. Just trying their luck. But interesting to see TAL down to 48.6%. And again, I think still 3.4% more profitable to mine. Yeah, 3.9%. So that's why other miners is increasing the hash rate there, just to keep the profitability in check. And the reason we're keeping the profitability in check is because we don't want any shitcoin enterprises on the chain. And the reason we don't want any shitcoin enterprises on the chain is because the only thing they do is dollar worship, which leads on to price manipulation, which we will look at now in the short positions. So again, can't look at BSV because they're no longer in existence on Bitfinex. Bitfinex being a spot exchange, so Bitfinex would have actually had to have delisted BSV because they wouldn't be able to keep the price down. And Bitfinex is a spot exchange, so they're just like, actually, because the supply of BSV is restricted. We don't want to show people that the price is going up. We're going to have to delist it. Oh, shit. Which is what they've done. Absolutely outrageous. Kicking the can down the road. But again, if they've delisted it, it just means that other exchanges eventually will be used as a spot exchange. And if their supplies are diminished, price could go insane. And again, that's what they're trying to stop. But this is Coolcoin BTC Segwit protocol. Shorts going down a little bit. Longs are going down as well. Oh dear. Let's have a coin carbon cap. So BSV is still the most efficient and environmentally friendly coin on the market. The others are centralized databases. So these are proof of work, which is economically competitive. Coolcoin BTC, again, controlled by those controlling the climate narrative, and they've restricted it to 1.6 transactions per megawatt hour. Absolutely insane. Let's have a quick look here at BSV data. So data size, Metro ID producing 1.7. Transactions run protocol just 15,000. Feed output volume. Woof. What is this? Wallet transactions, P2P KH. What is this? Output volume. $9,217,127 over a 24-hour period. That is enormous. That's enormous. Sensible contract, 1.1 million. I have no idea what they're being used for. But again, these are protocols, so they'll be being used on many applications. But I mean, it's a staggering number. Right, let's have a look at applications then. Output. Let's have a look at this. Oh wow, a DXS app leading the way with $486,000 over a 24-hour period. That's massive. Twitch, $103,000. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. I'm assuming that's like turnover. Transactions 30 hash. Again, just monitoring the IBM computer systems. My 2 cents. Again, I mean, output volume just $4.57, but producing 674,000 transactions. Amazing. Peer games. Yeah, that was huge the other day. Dropped off a cliff. Oh, there it is. 52,000 on a daily basis. Wow. All right. Let's have a look at crypto quant. Yeah, look at that. Exchanges cashing out. Good grief. What's on chain? 748,000 transactions. Tether weather. Let's have a quick look at this. Price going upsy downsy. Market cap 7 days. Look at that. So nothing over 20. Nothing. No change over 24 hours. Interesting. We'll have a look at the BTC price. So we've currently got a market cap of $821 billion. What an absolute, honestly, utter crap. Oof, look at that decline on the weekly there. Yeah, that would be pushing a lot of these shitcoin miners out of business. But again, I mean, mining something that's useless. Like, it really doesn't, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's have a look at these stable coins. So again, 3 stable coins in the top 6. What a joke. Again, XRP still up there. Hilarious. BSV 42 moving up the charts, and yet the price isn't moving. Yeah, what does that tell you? The rest of the market is coming down. It is coming down. I mean, who's going to fall for any more ICOs anymore? Like, who's going to release a shitcoin and like pump it and dump it? The ICO phase is gone and over with. I don't think anybody's going to fall for any more scams anymore. And the longer BSV has been around, the more credibility it has. Oh yeah. Let's have a look at this one then. Look at that price up and down, all over the shop. Yeah, battle royale going on there, if you ask me. That's what I think. CoinGecko, how are we feeling about it today? Feeling good? 78%. It's gone down. Maybe they're onto my show. They're just like, oh yeah, we'll downvote that. Bit Forex. Yeah, so trading volume. Just sort of around $300, just under $300. On these bars, fairly consistent. Let's have a look at this. Come on. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. Huge volumes there. Massive volumes. Right, let's have a look at... so look, I mean, they're still listening to this. So BSV just gone down a little bit. Over 48 hours. Again, not much. Just hovering between 46 and 44. Ooh. So BSV just losing out a little bit. But again, it's not like BSV has got a tether printer that can just pump it. Oh dear. BTC struggling to stay afloat again. Yeah, the tether printer coming to the rescue. It's outrageous. Silverfish. Look at this great stuff. 18,167 views. Farmers, Food Supply and Money. 1,017 views. Love it. And here we go. Look at this. Bitcoin miner Core Scientific reportedly filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Core Scientific is reportedly filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in Texas due to falling revenues and BTC prices. I mean, what do they expect? Nobody is using it. People are just buying it and hodling it. It doesn't do anything, and you can't do anything for it because it has no economic or legal legitimacy. I mean, it's just ridiculous when you think about it, what they've done. And again, that's all due to Segwit. So it says, just days after a creditor offered to help Core Scientific avoid possible bankruptcy, lots of people with big pockets, reports have emerged confirming the Bitcoin mining company's fate. Core Scientific is reportedly filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in Texas, owing to falling revenue and low BTC prices. On December 14th, financial services platform B, Riley, offered to provide Core Scientific with $72 million in non-cash financing. $40 million with zero contingencies and $32 million with conditions to retain value for stakeholders. The decision was made after Core's valuation fell from $4.3 billion in July 2021 to $78 million at the end of reporting. God, $4,300 million. $4,300 million to just $78 million. Good grief. That is a massive crash. Oh my goodness. So on October 26th, Core Scientific filing with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission indicated financial distress, according to the company. The primary reasons for this situation were low Bitcoin prices, increased electricity costs, an increase in the global Bitcoin hash rate, and the bankruptcy of crypto lender Celsius, which wiped out the debts owed to Core Scientific. Oh dear. Core Scientific has not yet responded to Cointelegraph's request for comment. Oh my goodness me. As Cointelegraph reported, Microsoft updated accessible use policy. Alright. Wow. I mean, look at the size of this thing. It was huge. Yeah, look at that. Stock has fallen more than 98% in the past year. Oh my goodness. And again, that's all due to shitcoinery. The entire market literally being hoodwinked by Blockstream. And the only reason the entire market exists is based on the premise that Bitcoin can't do everything when it literally can. So if it can't do everything, then they're going to create these other shitcoins that can say, oh, we specialize in this little bit. But it's absolute crap. It's just simply data. That's all it is. It's a massive facade. I mean, can you imagine? Like a $1 trillion market created on the back of lies. No wonder the Blockstream devs are stepping down, because they do not want to be on the hook for this. They promised them. They were just like, well, Segwit's the way forward. Well, it doesn't look like it's happened, has it? Oh dear. There's going to be a lot of fingers being pointed at these people. Especially if Foundry USA will actually front run the collapse and just wipe out. But again, these people just do not care. They're not in this for the money. They want control, and they do not want Bitcoin to take off. Anyway, there we go. 18-minute show. We'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.